Y'all got the firewater, lad?
Here. And it's good stuff, too.
Good.
Oh boy, I'm really gonna need this before reviewing this game. Necronomicon Ex Mortis, roughly translated, The Book of the Dead. It was also a point-and-click adventure game released in 2001. The opening shot of a crow flying across the moon reminded me of the awesome cover art for Barrow Hill, and then I was brought back to Earth as I remembered I'm playing Necronomicon instead. We play as William Stanton, who receives an unexpected visit from his friend Edgar, who's acting most peculiar and gives us a strange artifact to guard. Our character has about as much personality as a wet lettuce. I mean, just look at his expression here. He's thinking, it's only been a few minutes and already this game is depressing me. But let's give it a chance, maybe things will pick up when we go into town. Or not. We knock on all the doors and either get no reply or told to bugger off.
Be on your way, stranger.
Attempting to talk to anyone doesn't get us very far either.
Do you know where Mr. Wycherley lives?
Wycherley? No, I don't know where he lives.
Huh?
The characters we meet are a motley crew, and their jerky animations make them into grotesque caricatures rather than real people. I mean, just look at this sailor. He looks like some hideous sea creature, and part of his ear is missing, which may have some significance but could very well be a glitch. It's so unsettling how the characters just sit or stand around, not reacting to you at all, and only talking when you engage them in conversation.
Edgar seemed to have gone out of his mind.
Extreme close-up! Wah!
There's several ways to die in the game. For example, if you ring the doorbell here too many times, the doorman comes out and clobbers you.
Right, that's it. You're dead meat.
Wow, that guy must have fists of steel.
Groovy.
We travel to a farmhouse, which the doctor refers to as a bungalow, except it doesn't look anything like a bloody bungalow to me. It's so dark inside we can hardly see, and then the game gets even darker when we descend into an underground tunnel. Now, creepy darkness is all well and good, but this is ridiculous. I might as well turn out all the lights in my house and walk around in the dark. Might be more entertaining. As we explore underground, we discover a room full of pits, and when we approach one, a scary monster jumps out at us. One wrong step in this room will send us tumbling feet first, or rather head first, into a pit, so we need to tread carefully. Right, I've had enough. I'm calling the helpline. Hello? Is that the Necronomicon helpline?
Be on your way, stranger.
How rude. Once past the pits, we discover a doorway to... Oh great, more bloody darkness. If we fumble about and manage to locate the boiler that fuels the lights, we discover this is some kind of laboratory. There's a weird brain machine here that will only operate if we mix the right chemicals to create a brain serum. The only problem is we have no fucking clue which chemicals to use, so we just have to experiment until we get lucky. Now we can suck up this green jello and use it to activate the brain machine, which allows us to communicate with the spirits of the netherworld.
Submit the spirit that you have invoked to indicate the response to your invocations from his receptacle, and obey your requests.
So what we need to do is summon the spirit of the dead by gathering together the right ingredients and placing them in a pentagram. The spirit we're looking for is called Eliphas Levi's, and his ashes can be found in a room full of clay pots. All we need to do is find the right one. Sod it, let's just try this one.
I live.
Whoops, sorry, wrong spirit. The correct pot was the one with the initials EL. After summoning Eliphas and having a nice chat, he suddenly transforms into the Doctor, who reveals the cruel fate of your friend Edgar.
Edgar no longer exists. The man we know as Edgar is none other than Herschel.
Then we suddenly appear in the asylum holding a gun, and when Edgar refuses to help us, we shoot him in cold blood. Who are we, the Terminator? When I finally found the Necronomicon, I didn't even know I had it until I showed it to the doctor.
Now that we have found the Necronomicon, we must go to Providence Library.
When we arrive, the good doctor is already waiting for us. Hello, doctor? Doctor? Doctor?
Doctor?
Oh, doctor.
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 Just a couple of doctors.
Doctor's in the hallway.
Now we have to help the librarian with his research on the Necronomicon, which is so incredibly tedious that even our character doesn't sound very excited.
We have to unravel the meaning of the dragon and the goat showing 2 moons.
But the tediousness doesn't end there, folks. We finally discovered the entrance to an ancient underground city, where we are greeted by a totally disorientating maze that looks like the inside of someone's ear. No! Next, we need to run around in a circle through a series of doors. Then it's a long, lonely walk to a spire in the distance. Ready, set, go! Who the hell was that? Well, I guess we'll never know, as we're too busy running and have gone totally crazy by this point. When we finally make it to the center of the spire, a door of many locks blocks our path. There's no clue for this final puzzle, so we just press these buttons over and over again, while all the time this guy's chanting away in the background and driving us nanas. If he finishes his chant, we get the bad ending, which is actually the most exciting thing in the entire game. In the good ending, we stop the ritual and banish the evil, but we've been so traumatized by playing this game that we spend the rest of our life sitting at home staring out the window. In summary, I would only really recommend this game for someone with a fetish for empty drawers. It just gives me an empty, barren feeling that feeds on my soul, sucking the life force from my body. This evil must be destroyed so that it can no longer possess the living. Thank you, brave adventurers, for watching. If you enjoyed my descent into the madness of Necronomicon and would like to see more, please check out my other reviews and subscribe if you're feeling lucky. See you on the next adventure, which will hopefully not drive me to drink anything other than tea. Cheers, chaps. Oh, I don't even like whiskey.